Hey guys, Mystic here, and today we're going to be playing some more Slay the Princess. Last time, we brutally murdered her until she became a ghost, which, very surprising. But I saved a few times. I wasn't saving before, which I definitely should have been doing, but I saved this time. So I kind of wanted to go back and see what the timelines that could have been were. Get started. So we're gonna start when we first see her as the ghost, right after the first time we killed her, and we find out she's a ghost. Before we pushed to slay the princess, now we're just gonna see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Did you not want me to have it?
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Seeing as you are a ghost, it looks like we can't do anything. Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm still getting overwhelmed by the number of choices, which is exactly why I saved last time. I was like, these are way too many choices. Maybe I'll just leave. If you're dead, then there isn't much for me to do. I guess I'll get going.
This isn't a solution. Nobody wins here.
I understand that, but she is dead. I already did my work.
You're...
I'm leaving.
Oh, she's upset, isn't she?
I'm sorry. You're already dead. What do you want me to do?
You're abandoning me here?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe that wasn't the right choice.
It would seem so, yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bud. I can't. You're already dead, bud.
After everything you've done to me, you've chosen to do more?
This is actually the opposite. I'm choosing not to do anything.
The princess starts to float erratically from side to side, her cold exterior melting away.
Okay, I'll see you.
But if you just leave me, then I'm really just going to be stuck here forever. Then there's nothing I can do. It's just going to go on and on and on and on, lonely and sad and hurting and empty.
Oh, poor princess.
No, not that!
Oops.
She's about to try something. Get ready.
I will get ready.
The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along your skin, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears. You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs.
Well, like I said, I came to kill you. You're already dead. I'm just gonna leave.
Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest. It feels cold, but otherwise like nothing at all.
I feel as though you're trying to kill me again, like last time.
Are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad?
Hero, this is not the right playthrough for you.
Don't let her get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that.
Not you all. It's just the hero. I don't know why he keeps forgetting that.
Her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
Hello.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
Oh, I'm sorry, princess, but that's not my job anymore.
The tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath, staring into you with fire.
I understand. It looks like we're going to the same ending as last time.
But I guess you've turned me into something worse.
Oops.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then...
No. Can we step back this time?
Nothing happens. Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
We are fine. We're gonna step away.
You do your best to pull away, but it's as if her arm, embedded in your body, is rooting you in place.
Hey!
Leaving so soon?
Yeah, I want to leave. Alright, so that did lead to the same ending, the raft, but there were a lot of options this time.
You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again.
Well, we've killed her before, and we've been killed by her, and neither of those have gone very well for us. So if we're gonna fall through this loop forever, eventually we're gonna let her out. We might as well just do it now, guys.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
I think it does.
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point.
That sounds like it's your fault, narrator.
Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
Yeah, but we tried that already.
How convenient. Everything always comes back to what you want us to do. I'm sick of him. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
Honestly, same. Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
Okay.
That's a hedge, not a wager.
Yeah, you're just saying stuff at this point.
I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
Sure.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Cold, we've tried this already, and I like this idea, honestly. I love this idea.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna let their baggage influence my decisions. Let's go ahead and try letting the princess get rid of the narrator again. I'm just kind of curious because the voice of the cold did mention that. And I think that's strange. If nothing happens, I'll probably just skip back to a different decision. But if it does, I guess you'll see it. So, what am I saying? Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
Alright, sure.
Would you look at that? We won.
We won! It was wonderful. I always wanted to win against this narrator. He sucks.
Take it however you will.
I'm taking it as I won. Let's enter the cabin.
I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. But you decided it would be best to try and bury me all over again.
I didn't try to bury you. I tried to leave, first of all. Look, we're even now. I killed you, and then you killed me. Water under the bridge, right?
And you think that's even? How adorable.
It is even.
But I think you forgot about the part where you tried leaving me to rot.
I didn't. I feel like you're over exaggerating. I don't want to be like a mean manipulator person who's trying to gaslight you, but I feel as though I simply tried to leave because there was no body to kill. I've already slayed you. I can't do anything else.
If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
Alrighty. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you? She probably just wants to be mean.
I don't think you get the magnitude of hatred that sits between us. You've broken more trust than I thought I had.
Alright. You know what? Okay.
Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Okay.
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
No, you don't understand. As soon as we leave, we're not gonna do anything. We're gonna disappear.
You remain pinned to the floor
Oh.
of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
She's possessing us again. Can we struggle this time?
It's another option, you know.
Ooh, there's another option.
Don't help either of them. Flip the table.
Huh?
That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
Ooh, good idea, Cheated. No. We're going into the abyss.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. I know you feel it too.
Sure, princess, but it still hurts. Let's go ahead and throw our body into the abyss.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
Yes.
I won't let you do that.
You don't have a choice, princess.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
Yes.
Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's just a step away.
Yes, Cheated, get your grip on the reality.
Even if you throw yourself into the abyss, you still lose.
No. You lose, which means I win.
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Why do you hate me?
I don't even hate you. I'm trying to live my life.
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall.
Awful lot of laughs, princess.
One end. But at least it's ours. An empire of frigid nothing. I don't think this qualifies as saving, but at least you didn't ruin it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
What happens now?
Yeah, princess, but listen, we all agree that the hero is a little dense. Okay, he's not with us.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now. Oh? And why is that?
Okay. How come he keeps leaving? Wow!
He's gone. But
Yeah. Oh, okay, goodbye.
What's happening to me?
Alright, well, I'll see you, princess. Alright, so, not much different. Just a slightly different ending because we struggled a little bit. Ducked ourselves into the abyss, but, not too different from last time. I think I'm gonna try to team up with her this time. Alright, so we are back where it was the first time we murdered her and she was a ghost and we found her. Let's go ahead and... If I knew I'd have to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you.
And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was, I wouldn't have given you the chance.
Alright, you know what? Touché.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, I know, okay. No, I agree. Can we, be friends, actually? Let's go with I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different, and why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
Yeah, I know, but I did die.
the princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm questioning you about.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
We're not gonna ask those questions. We're not gonna ask those interesting questions. I'm more worried about you.
I've tried to live on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
I love her voice.
I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here.
Alright, I'll cave. Let's be friends.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you own me.
First of all, I was already gonna give you a ride, but I don't appreciate your little scary face tactic to try to threaten me.
Absolutely not.
Narrator, you're not in control.
Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
I mean, sure, narrator, but we did try to kill her. As you see, she's dead.
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Maybe.
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
The voice of the code really has a grudge against the narrator, and I'm all for it.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Alright, before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave the place. I was told that you would end the world.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
No, I agree. I agree with you.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over.
That's our fault, I think, hero.
She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
Wow, this is definitely an option. I'm not cold. I'm just dumb. I'm just a big, dumb, stupid idiot. Stupid. What was I thinking just believing what I was told? This is definitely an interesting option. I still do want to go on with the voice of the cold saying and just be like, yeah, let's go ahead. Well, were you gonna end the world?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
Okay. Well, what are you gonna do if I help you get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt.
Are you just gonna haunt me? I feel like you're just gonna haunt me.
Maybe I'll haunt you.
Yeah, I called it.
It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
Her life? Ma'am, you're a ghost.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
I'm not sure. Alright, let's leave it at that. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead?
I don't feel very bad, but I guess I'm not dead. So you must have only mostly killed me.
Sure.
Or maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to. not the one with all the answers. Or any of the answers.
That's fair, you are just a ghost. Like, I don't think you would understand.
But we're not a ghost. Unless we are?
Hero, I'm gonna need you to take a step back. You and the narrator, you guys are really, really close on my meter of angerness. You not as much because I think you're just trying to be a good person. The narrator, he's so infuriating. If I could, guys.
Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely. See, this is why I didn't want you to talk to her. Death is not just a concept, it is an extremely real phenomenon. Don't let her distort your reality. Cold, hard facts exist. The truth exists. It has to.
Narrator, I appreciate what you're saying, but I need you to look at her and tell me that she's dead. You can't. She's not. Alright, well, I've given it enough thought. Let's get you out of here, princess.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Thanks for the body, killer.
Of course. You're welcome.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
Narrator, I was never gonna listen to you, I hope you realize.
See you soon.
Alright, okay, I don't appreciate the face.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Voice of the hero, we've already chosen, I'm sorry.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Oh, we died? That's surprising. I didn't think she would escape, but I thought we'd at least not die immediately.
Get up. You've still got a job to do.
Oh, never mind. Hello.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Unfortunately. You hate him too, right?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
Yeah, that's fair.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor? Are they also supposed to be you?
Shards of broken glass on the floor? What are you referring to?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
What are you, hero?
Yeah? Go on. Finish the thought. What are you?
I'm... a voice? I'm me, is what I am.
I appreciate your thought, hero.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
Do you have to deal with this annoying bickering all the time?
Unfortunately, princess, you understand what I have to deal with? On a daily basis?
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
Hero, it doesn't matter.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
Clearly. We're all voices. Well, I'm not a voice, but you guys are.
Hopefully they'll all go away once we leave this place. I don't know how you can tolerate all of this noise.
That's the fun part, I don't.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
More important?
So you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
He's a memory. Interesting.
That's rude.
Narrator, you've been so rude up until now. You don't get to say that.
You're kind of like me, actually.
Hmm? That's interesting.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, she's in her body.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Everybody, narrator, get with the program.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. Stop trying to manipulate everyone.
See, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one, narrator. You're a manipulator.
Or don't, actually. It doesn't really matter. Because you won't be around to do this for much longer.
Thank you, princess. You are so useful.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Probably. She's already in our body. What do you mean slay the princess? What are you talking about? Wait, I'm sorry. I have to explore this really quick. What do you mean slay the princess? We can't do that.
Isn't that an interesting idea?
It is very interesting.
I hadn't even considered it as an option. Slaying her would slay you. Are you sure you're willing to do that?
Sure.
Of course we're sure. The decision has already been made.
Yes, sir.
All right then. Better this than ferrying her out of here.
What do you think you're doing?
Sorry.
Hear that? She's scared. No point wasting more time. Do it.
Will do.
You lift the blade, then plunge it deep into your guts. Pain spreads quickly through your torso as you attempt to turn its edge up towards your heart.
No!
Sorry, princess. I was just too curious. I really did want to let you leave. We'll do that next time.
The princess, her spirit bound to your prison of flesh as she had once been bound to the basement's prison of stone, cries out in agony as you slice through organ and muscle. Your skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it from the inside. Bits of her seep through, white and glowing with ethereal light, but still the walls of your prison hold.
Is this really what you wanted? Do you hate me so much that you would kill yourself just to deny me freedom?
I don't know.
Yes, he would, because he knows what's at stake, and he knows what will happen if you leave this place.
Narrator, don't say yes he would like I would. I'm doing this out of curiosity and curiosity alone, not out of the kindness of my heart.
I'm not so sure about all of that. Don't be modest. You're a hero.
I'm not a hero. We can't... No.
You think I'm just going to stick around while you die? Hell no, I'm leaving.
No, you're not. Get back here.
You can try if you want, but I think this is an end for all of us.
Out, let me out, let me out, let me out!
I'm sorry.
The princess's form continues struggling to pull itself out of you, but the effort is in vain. You collapse to your knees. Your vision blurs, then starts to fade. And then what happens?
And then what happens? I don't know, bud. Nothing
I think he's
actually
gone.
looks.
Just like everything else. Are we dead? I don't know. I don't think so. This is different than it was last time.
Okay. Oh, hello. As the voices in your head debate amongst themselves, the form of the princess crawls from your body and into the vast nothingness surrounding you.
Do you think we're done?
Yeah, this is the end, actually. So I'm sorry.
Do you?
Yeah, we're done. Goodbye. Okay, so that was an automatic ending. I did not expect that. I guess I should have. Now we're gonna see what happens if we just let her out with the possession. I can't think straight, there's too much noise. I wonder what that's gonna happen. Hopefully the narrator leaves. I don't want anybody else to leave.
Then don't think. Just move.
How dare you, princess? I let you use my body.
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Yes, voice of the cold. Yes, it would.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens when we leave. But if I'm stuck in here, I'll be making some renovations. It's too crowded.
Alright, you can take the narrator out, and you can take the voice of the hero. The voice of the cold is staying because he's the best guy. Let's go ahead and leave.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
Wonderful.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
Unfortunately, it is. I understand what you're saying, but it is going to be the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
Yeah, sorry.
You don't know that.
We do. It ends the universe, unfortunately. I don't know how, but whenever I die or you die, the entire world just ends.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Smart voice of the cold, very smart. It's possible, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think there's anything past the woods.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
Who knows?
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
How rude. Our voices are not meaningless, narrator. He thinks he's more important than us, and he's not.
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
It's true, I don't think he has the capabilities of doing so.
It's because he can't stop me. Why do you think he sent you here?
That's true.
I hate to admit it, but she's not wrong. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
We're getting some information about the narrator this run.
And wine.
And wine, yep.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
I appreciate it, narrator. We're gonna go ahead and trudge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
Finally! Finally!
Well, you're welcome, princess. Hey, I could have killed you. You should be thankful.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Are we gonna die before we leave?
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Yeah, let's see. Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it?
Mm-hmm.
The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open.
And there's nothing, is it?
Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin.
Oh, don't sound so bitter.
As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
Oh, he's gone. Did you hear that? His voice faded.
Yes?
Yeah, he's gone. Maybe he also can't leave that place. Every single time we've left, his voice just disappears.
Nothing. He's gone. And so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
I'll take it.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Ding, 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 you got it, hero. Wow, can't believe he got it this time.
Alright, let's see if I'm stuck with you forever.
You're not stuck with us, but you are gonna die soon, unfortunately. You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
Guessing not. All's well that ends well, right? You lived up to your end of the bargain, so I'll live up to mine. Thanks.
Thank you, princess.
Don't mention it.
Oh, I don't think he can hear you anymore.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Aw, well that's good. Okay, goodbye. Alright, and that's gonna be it for today. It's always interesting looking at the different options. Very interesting, different endings. I didn't even know there could be different endings for that. Like, for some reason I thought, okay, once she's a Spectre, that's that ending. But I was very wrong. So, lots of other things to do in this freaking game. I'm super excited to play more. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.